Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mrs. Smith 88. So today I have my July 2022 home fragrance empties to share with you guys. It looks like I used up 14 candles this month, a little bit less than what I expected. So that should bring our grand total up so far for the year for 109 candles, which is pretty good. My goal is 150 by the end of the year. So we are already inching very, very close to that goal. Another good thing is that I'm kind of ready for these summer scents to be done with. So August will be the last month that I burn my summery scents. I'll do some freshies throughout the year in like my bathroom and my bedroom and that kind of stuff. But I am so ready for fall candles. I'm so ready for the apple, the pumpkin, the spicy scents. So let's jump in, get started. I do have one melt that's going to be carrying over, and that is going to be the Yankee candle, and that one is the lavender gelato. I used half of it, didn't finish the other half up, meant to change out my warmers today, but things have just been, for lack of better words, a clusterfuck for the last couple of weeks. So let me show you guys what I did use up. I'm going to go ahead and start with some miscellaneous stuff. I did use up a pack of the Sensational Bulbs. I needed to change out bulbs in two of my warmers. They ended up dying out. I buy these at Walmart, $3.60, or actually it says $3.60 per year. I think they're like $3 for a 2-pack of them at Walmart. They're even cheaper on Amazon if you buy like a 12-pack, which is what I did recently. So those are the bulbs that I do put in my Scentsy warmers. Then I did use up one Yankee scent plug, and that was the Sweet Plum and Sake that I used up. I'm very close to using up the like Wild Orchid. That one smells absolutely amazing. I have that in my main bathroom. Very close to using up a Bath and Body Works Sweet Pea as well. That has been a powerhouse in my ensuite bathroom. And then melt wise, let's see here. So I did use up the Swan Herbal melts in pomegranate and blood orange. I used up the Scentsy Barn Up. I was not a fan of this. This reminded me when I melted it of Resolve carpet cleaner. Unfortunately, I got a couple of these bars, so I either will declutter or just work on using them up. The Pink Tulips, nice, innocent, sweet floral fragrance. Did this in the bedroom, did this in my office. I did enjoy this fragrance. Fresh cut daisies. Oh my goodness. I think of this bunch, fresh cut daisies was my absolute favorite. I loved doing this in my bedroom and my office. Powerhouse, gorgeous white floral with a little bit of a sweet undertone. Another fragrance that I enjoyed was the red pear and pomegranate, which really surprised me because on Cold Sniff I wasn't crazy about this, but once it was melting I did enjoy it more than I expected to. I do apologize that I'm sounding a little bit hoarse. So candle wise, we have here a Aldi Huntington Home Peony. Once again, just one of those innocent sweet floral fragrances. Burned relatively well, ended up extinguishing itself out. We have here Bath and Body Works Unicorn Sprinkles. This one I really feel like I didn't get much scent throw out of it. Scent description on this one is fluffy cotton candy, rainbow candy drops, sugared lemon with essential oils. I do have a couple of these back stocked. They are something that I would consider working out of my collection because I just wasn't that impressed by it. We have here a Happily Ever After from Huntington Home. So this is back when they put the scent descriptions on their candles. This one had jasmine, rose, and blackcurrant. Beautiful fragrance. It burned pretty clean. Yeah, definitely all the way down to the bottom. Great candle there. I have here a Victoria's Secret pink candle. This was in the scent Fresh and Clean. This, I could barely smell it, and I put it in my bathroom, and even in a little area, it just did not perform very well. I would definitely skip out on buying the Victoria's Secret candles. Another candle I wasn't impressed with. I got this as a gift. I really appreciated the gift. One of my best friends bought it as a housewarming gift with like some hand soap in it. Really cute presentation. Candle smelled absolutely amazing. But the issue with this is the jar is so wide and the mouth of the opening just wasn't. I even had to put an aluminum lid and it just would not pull out fully. So that was kind of unfortunate with that one. This is from a company called Sea and Sand, and it was in Midnight Blue Citrus. So just one of those like aquatic, freshy fragrances. I did this in my bathroom as well. This one I did in my living room. This is Bath and Body Works, and this is, let's see if I can read it, Kiwi Starfruit Cooler. So scent description on this one is sweet starfruit, sparkling kiwi seltzer, splash of guava juice, and lemon garnish. So like I said, I did this in my living room. It was a nice fragrance, but nothing to write home about. I do think I have one or two of these backstocked. I got them last summer semi-annual sale when they were 75% off. Then we have here a classic from Bath and Body Works, Watermelon Lemonade, and I always forget how much I love this one. Like, I'll buy it during some annual sale. I'm like, oh, that smells so good. And then it'll sit there and I won't burn it. And then finally I burn it and I'm like, but I love it. I really do love this candle. So scent description on that one, I do apologize. It's messy. This one was in my kitchen on my stove, so it has food residue. It says, why not sit and relax a spell with this pleasing mixture of watermelon, sparkling water, and fresh squeezed Meyer lemon. Sticking with lemonade, let's go ahead and knock this one out. Strawberry lemonade. I burned this at the same time I ended up burning this in my living room from Aldi's. So when I first bought this, I thought it smelled like powdered drink mix, like country time lemonade. I did not get much throw out of this when I burnt it. I do think that I have one backup of it, so it is something that I'll probably maybe work out of my collection this month or not till next year. We'll see what ends up happening with that one. Pear Blossom and Citron. I stocked up on these because my store marked them down to like $1.29. I think I ended up buying 12 of these. It's a pretty pleasant scent. I mean, you get that citrus note in there, you get the white floral note in there. All I smell is pretty much soot from it being burnt down, but it kind of reminds you of like maybe an Herbal Essence shampoo-y scent. This was burnt in my living room as well. So we have a few more left and we're almost done. We have Coastal Mist and Sage. Pretty sure that this was in my bedroom. This was like one of my least favorites that I ended up hauling for you guys from one of the collections. So I just wanted to burn it and get it out. This kind of reminded me of like a men's bar soap, almost like a Zest or something of that nature. Not awful by any means, but it just didn't tick the boxes for me. This one was done in my living room, Island Margarita, and I always tell myself, oh, I don't like it, but I'll buy it because it's 75% off. I'm not crazy about it. And then I burn it and it's like, it's a powerhouse. It is a powerhouse. My husband didn't think that it smelled all that margarita-ish. Definitely you get that lime smell in there. I feel like you get a salty lime. I mean, I was happy with the performance. I'm glad I have a few of them in my collection. But it's not something that I would feel like if it was being discontinued, I would need to stock up on. I could easily pass it if it got discontinued. So 3 more candles left. We have a Yankee candle here. I've been trying to use up some of my Yankee candles because I like that they have a recycling program. So I want to be able to recycle these jars and send them back via TerraCycle. This is Midnight Jasmine. It's been sitting in my collection for a couple of years now. Midnight Jasmine is my like all-time favorite white floral fragrance from Yankee Candle. This is not one of the dud ones. This is one of the ones that was spot on. This is in my bedroom. I loved every minute of it. I just love Midnight Jasmine so much. So 2 candles left. Yankee candle Tutti Frutti. You guys know, like, this is hands down my favorite Yankee candle fragrance. It smells like a kid obnoxiously spilled Hawaiian punch all over your house. I actually burned this in my kitchen. I had some good moments and I had some bad moments with it. There would be times where I could really smell it and it was really pungent, and then it would like hit pockets of being dead where you couldn't smell it, and then it would hit like oil pockets and you could smell it again. I don't know if it's because I've had these in my collection for a little while, or if it's just because it was an outlet candle. This does have the retail label on it and not the outlet label, so I mean, who knows. Last but not least was my first country candle, or if you guys want to call it, why is the name eluding me? Kringle candle. So Kringle candle, this was my first one that I burned. This was country candle, vanilla orchid. I was hoping that this would be the vanilla that I'd be able to like check all the boxes, be like, oh, that's the one I love. That's a like floral like vanilla, and this one just didn't do it for me. A little bit on the light side. I still have hope for Village Candle. I'm not disappointed by any means. This one did go sooty, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I burn my candles pretty much non-stop. So from the time I get up, like my new work schedule starting tomorrow, I have to be in work at 8 o'clock in the morning. I light my candles before I go to work. And no, I work from home, so I'm home with my candles. And then usually they don't get extinguished until like 6:37 in the evening. So they're going for like 11 hours. And I know you should burn them out, extinguish them in between and then relight later. I'm just not one of those people. So this one did get sooty, but that is because of my own issues with burning candles. So I hope you guys enjoyed my July 2022 home fragrance empties. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye everyone.